Once you have completed your threshold test, use the full screen graph in the Graspor app to analyze the data and determine your muscle oxygen threshold. If you have difficulties finding any clear drops on your graph, you should increase the resistance. Here is a guide to how to analyze a threshold test. In this guide, we will show you how to determine your muscle oxygen threshold and establish 5 training zones based on either muscle oxygen or power. At the start of your test, you will either see a slight rise or a stable level of muscle oxygen, depending on your warm-up level. This level and above marks your recovery zone or zone 1 of the 5 training zones. It lasts until the first step where your muscle oxygen level begins to drop. You can either interpret this as a muscle oxygen zone by reading the graph's values or as a power zone by relating it to the loads at each step. The point when your muscle oxygen level begins to drop also marks the beginning of zone 2. In this zone, your muscle oxygen level will drop slightly after beginning each new step, but will also stabilize during the step. Zone 3 is the last step just before your muscle oxygen threshold. It is often marked by a drop that is larger than normal, but still manages to stabilize during the step. When your muscle oxygen level no longer stabilizes during a step, but continues to drop, you have passed your muscle oxygen threshold. This marks the beginning of Zone 4. If you continue the test until exhaustion, your muscle oxygen level will usually start to fall to a minimum level and flatten. This is your Zone 5 or VO2 max level. In some cases, if you keep pushing this long enough, you can even start to see a rise in your muscle oxygen level when you can no longer sustain the effort. To translate your muscle oxygen level in each zone to power zones and a power threshold, simply identify each zone and read off the power generated at that step. The threshold test results provide you with a better basis for managing your training efforts. Training based on the zones is a fast way to improve the quality of your workout.